Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna get into a little bit of different content here because I have a few things I really want to clean up just because I don't like looking at them. But hope you guys enjoy the content. Hope you guys stay around. Send me a like, subscribe, or a comment, and let's get back to work. Alright guys, welcome back to a week of the Charger. We're just going to give everyone else a recap in case you haven't watched any of the videos and you're just joining now into the segment. We're starting and going through with this 1970 Dodge Charger 500 that I purchased roughly 8 to 10 years ago. I started on it, I quit, and now I'm back. What I did in between some of that time was I bought a few more muscle cars. I had my 70 Challenger and then my 73 Duster, which is also on this channel, where I started recording the work that was being done to it just so I could kind of see where I'm coming from and where I'm going. That car in between definitely helped me want to complete the Charger and give me the knowledge and experience that I needed for that Charger. So what I'm going to do is just pop a little video or a little clip picture of what the Charger was when I purchased it, kind of what it's been through and what it's at right now. And what it's at right now is most of the sheet metal is welded on this car, and we're starting some body work along with just a few little rust repairs that this car has that it needs for metal that I didn't buy to replace, but just figured we could put in some patches. Hope you guys stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get back to work. Alright guys, as you can tell, this is only my second time ever laying filler. What I bought was some fiberglass reinforced because I kind of wanted it, at least in the deep part. I figured if I'm going to buy it, I might as well buy a big one. Big mistake. I would say buy little until you find what you like, so that's probably going to be a very expensive mistake for me because I'm not going to use this everywhere. It tacks up pretty fast. Even on the other side, I thought I used what I needed for filler, and it just seems to be getting hard very fast and just kind of a pain to move around. So maybe it's just filler. I've never used it. This is literally like my second time ever putting body filler on something. I think the first time I used the fiber stuff too. So I think what we will do is let it tack up now for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, and then come through and try to sand it and see where we're at. It's Sunday, so there's no chance I can buy more filler, at least in my town today. But what I think I would like to buy next is they have this stuff called Premium, at least in the same brand that I already have. I think I'll try that next. But all in all, it's doing what it has to do. It is high, so I'm going to have a lot to sand. So I think it'll be fine because I do have a ton to sand. So I think it'll even itself out. If anything, it's just a little low where you can see the strip. I should have honestly probably went from here that way it levels out that way instead of going down because it made it dip. Should have just went that way, but it's all a learning experience. I'll watch some more videos and see about getting better at it, but let's let this tack up and we will come back and we will be sanding it or looking at it and seeing what we're gonna do. So stay tuned guys. Alright guys, we're back. Obviously we got some right here to fix, some right there to fix, some right there to fix. This is just the fiberglass reinforced filler going in. So I don't think we'll be using it in too many other spots. It means we wasted about 180 bucks on buying that. But what we're going to do is go pick up some Premium body filler, I believe is what it's called. Or they have Premium, they have resin, and they have light body filler. I think I'm going to pick up some Premium just for the price. They say it can sand a little better, not as hard. But I love it. Like, this is, the car's coming back together. The car's finally showing what it can be, what it wants to be. And this is awesome. This is the first bit of body work we've done on the car, and I'm really loving it, to be honest. There's nothing more that I could ask for on the car than it coming back together, and not fighting me is too bad. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go get the other side, then we'll come back with whatever we're gonna do next on the project on the car. Honestly, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do, but this is gonna take me another hour to do the other side because the other side's thicker. This is not stuff that I want to play around with. It is quite a pain to sand. I mean, it comes off fast. It's not bad. It's just, God, your arms feel tired. I don't know how you body guys do it, but let's get back at it. Let's get these filled in because this is just something I've been wanting to do. I'm just tackling little goals at this point that make me feel like the car's getting somewhere, and this was a big one. I'm gonna love looking at this. And then honestly, we might take a break, just put the whole car in primer as soon as we get the rest of the jams welded up, get the back. I think we'll leave the back off for a little bit longer. I want to mess around with the rear bumper. I've looked in pictures, and some Chargers have it gap, some have no gap, some have medium gap. I don't know. The cars are all different, it seems like, on the internet when you actually look at the rear bumpers and the way they mount to the valance. There's some that have gap and some that don't have gap, and there's some that have massive gaps and some that are even crooked. So we're gonna look and see what we can do. I think what I'll do is actually put the bumper on the 68 and just see how bad that is from the factory, and then try to match it on this, or spend some time and just get it perfect and dialed. But this is awesome. It's a big step for me, and really gonna enjoy it. Stay tuned, guys. We'll come back with the next little project. Alright guys, we're back. We didn't bring you a lot for the sanding on the filler. One of my big goals was to get this seam and the opposite seam good enough where I can throw some primer on them. Now the white roof and the black panels have been bugging me. I do have black epoxy primer, but I'm not going to paint it black. We're going to go gray because the end goal for this car is what my daughter wants, and she wants pink. So we are going to paint this in Panther Pink in whatever stage paint. I don't know much about that, but we need to throw on gray primer according to the internet. So we have, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's probably pretty good for a person who's never did body work. And we have the roof, and we got the roof something. But what we're gonna do is throw on our Auto Body Master epoxy primer. We have gray catalyst. It's a 1-to-1 mix. So we're gonna get at it and we're gonna paint on the car. So let's see how it looks after this. I mean, it would look a lot better in black because everything else is black, but let's get to it. We're gonna paint it gray. Stay tuned, guys. We'll see how it looks at the end.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Hey guys, we're back for just a little update at the end of this video. It's going to be a real short video. It's just some prep body work for me, and it's just kind of showing what I did. Now, I'm not a body man in any means, so this is just me kind of seeing what I can do and what I'm going to have to do to really fine tune the car. But we're looking real good. I mean, it's showing a few little spots, I feel. I don't know what you really call that, but we're going to get a finer sandpaper and then go over it one more time. Kind of show what we're doing on that. And just how we can get it look just perfect. But we can definitely see the drywall, the bondo, I guess, area there. I would say it feels pretty smooth to me. I don't know if maybe we just need to scratch it a little bit and then put another layer of primer, because maybe the bondo is eating up the paint, really soaking it in. I don't know, but we've got that. Like I said, it's going to be a real short video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to come back with some different content. I'm not really sure where we're going to go yet, but we'll be back and we'll be working on whatever we need to work on with the car. Hope you guys stay tuned. Have a good one.